Good morning. Make sure the mics are on. Yep. Good morning and welcome to this 11th edition of the World Strategic Forum. I want to begin by thanking Diane, who year after year has done a phenomenal job. Diane, we thank you. She keeps us on schedule and she really helps to make this a successful event every single year. So Diane, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to serve as the president of this forum. I started with the World Economic Forum back in 2006, 2007, when I was CEO at the world's busiest cruise port, Port Miami, our own. And I've been engaged and involved ever since. So it's a pleasure for me today to serve in the capacity as president of this forum. And again, I want to welcome you on this beautiful day here in sunny South Florida, and a happy Halloween to everyone. Again, we expect over the next 2 days to have nearly 1,000 delegates from all over the globe. This is a worldwide event. We're happy to be back in person, but we also are telecast virtually or broadcast virtually all over the globe. So again, it's really an honor to have you with us. We're excited. The team has developed what I think you will agree is an outstanding program, an array of different topics that hopefully you'll be able to take a deep dive into over the next 2 days and leave here at late Tuesday afternoon, having acquired or learned quite a bit and feel excited about what the future holds and what the future promises for all of us. So get active, get involved, and don't be shy. As I start, I'd like to acknowledge our presenting sponsor for the last several years, Miami-Dade College, and its president, who I'm going to introduce in a moment. Madam President, please stand. She's been in this position now for several years. She's the first female woman president of our great institution of higher learning. And it is the largest in the United States. We're going to hear more about that. But again, this program couldn't do what it does without having Miami-Dade College and the leadership of its president. Saying that, I'd like to have, and there are a number of students here from Miami-Dade, I'd like to have them stand and to be recognized. So if you're a student at our great Miami-Dade, please stand and be recognized. Thank you very much. Again, I want to acknowledge the hard work, the effort that goes into developing the great topics and the array of subjects for the next 2 days. That's built by a team under the leadership of our CEO, Nicholas Rémillard, at the home office up in Montreal. Nick, are you here? Wave for us, he's around somewhere. Nicholas Rémillard and the fine team that developed your program from Montreal, so thank you. Again, I also want to acknowledge, if you will, in addition to the leadership and the support, which we're very proud to have for a number of years of Miami-Dade College, I'd like to acknowledge some of the other key sponsors. And these are companies that I've known and worked with and friends. I know we have Billy Talbert here, who I've been a friend with for 42 years. Billy runs today the interim leader of our Miami-Dade Economic Development Agency, the Beacon Council. Without a Beacon Council, you can't do it. In addition to the Beacon Council, we have Enterprise Florida. I served for a number of years during the tenure of Governor Scott as the head of Enterprise Florida, and its new president is with us as well today. So Enterprise Florida and our Secretary of Commerce is with us. I also like to acknowledge our support from Miami International Airport. Year after year, Ralph Coutier and the team at MIA, the busiest international airport in the United States. They're a sponsor, and we're proud to have them with us and support us. A port which I used to run for a number of years, again, the busiest cruise port in the world, Port Miami is a sponsor. So thank you for your support. Again, Enterprise Florida, BreezeLine. In addition to Port Miami, our good friends up the street in Fort Lauderdale, Port Everglades, another huge economic engine. The Florida Board of Realtors. Every year, year in, year out, we have the support of the Florida Board of Realtors. So again, without the support of organizations like these, companies like these, we would not be able to put on this forum. This forum means a lot to me. This is a way for us to get together, to network, to connect, and to really help grow the economy. My former boss, now U.S. Senator Rick Scott, was a major, if you will, supporter really through Enterprise Florida, but a major supporter of this event. And we're very proud to have all these companies be with us, support us, and be with us. With that, I'm going to turn it over to our president of Miami-Dade College, Madeline. This is my honor to recognize, to honor you, and to welcome you to the stage.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bill. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks, Bill, for that great introduction. This is such an important day. Oftentimes people say, well, why Miami-Dade College? And it's because we believe as Democracy's College that our obligation to our students is to make sure that they just not only learn what they have to learn in the classroom in terms of academics, but they also become global citizens, that they understand that the world is beyond just us right here where they can see it. And opportunities like this give our students for the next day and a half, 2 days, to really understand the economy from across the world with a global perspective. Just recently, we hosted the ex-presidents of Latin America, where our students had an opportunity to learn about democracy, what's needed for democracy to thrive. And one of the most important elements for democracy to thrive is obviously the economic conditions that allow opportunity and hope for everyone to be able to prosper in an economy. Whether it's here or abroad, it's critical. The conversations today and tomorrow will give us those insights, not only to our students, but to all of us here. So Miami-Dade College is a proud sponsor because it is part of hand in hand with what we're doing. At Miami-Dade College, we believe not only educating global citizens, but also ensuring that students have the enterprise skills that they need to be competitive in the future. We know that if we drive talent, we drive economic prosperity and we drive economic growth, ensuring that they have those communication skills, design thinking skills. But critical to our economy today are the digital skills that students must have, whether it's cybersecurity, data analytics, or artificial intelligence. It's ensuring that students graduate and that Miami-Dade College provides our community with the talent that continues to grow our economy right here. But when we grow our economy in the United States, we know the positive ripples that it has in the global economy as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing from the panels. I'll be back this afternoon for a great panel discussion as well. And I know that you'll be looking forward to seeing our students around. Please say hi to them and ask them what their majors are and what they're getting out from the conference. But critical is the conversation. There is really no important time to be having the conversation that we're having the next 2 days, the thought leaders that will come. When we think about, Bernard said earlier this morning, there's elections all the time, but we are a week away from midterm elections in the United States, which will influence policy and economic policy for the years to come. We saw the elections last night in Brazil. And again, economic conditions play such a critical role to the outcomes of the political landscape as well as democracy. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the other sponsors and to Nick and the entire leadership team for putting together a wonderful summit of thought leaders and political leaders and economic experts. So thank you so much.